Hello, and thank you for watching this Benefits of Cloud Accounting presentation. I'll start off by introducing myself. My name is Mark Whitehead. I'm the Online Services Manager here at Pierce. So our team specialises in all things VAT related and our bookkeeping for clients. So also we can have a full hands-on approach. We do the full bookkeeping from the documents. We can kind of have a full tailored approach and depending on how much support you need with your business. Like I said, we can go through full tutorials on how to use the software. We can go full hands-on approach if you need it, or kind of much more stripped back approach depending on what you need. We deal with large clients, small clients, every industry you can think of. So there's nothing we don't support with if you need that level of support. We also help support the accountants at the end of the year to do the year-end accounts, also from the bookkeeping that we've done throughout the year. So hopefully we'll make a smooth transition over for the year-end accounts as well. So let's start with what is cloud accounting before we go through what the benefits are. So cloud accounting is essentially when the bookkeeping for a business is managed online, recording all invoices and expenses virtually. So this may be in comparison to the old archaic spreadsheets or cash books we may use. I know HMRC are kind of forcing the hand to an extent, but this is what kind of cloud accounting is. So as mentioned, HMRC brought in Making Tax Digital, or short MTD. They kind of force businesses to make that move to cloud accounting compared to the archaic spreadsheets. And this starts from April 22 with VAT registered businesses, and will finish off at limited companies by 2026. So in terms of the timescale, it'll be 2022 for VAT, 2024 for sole traders and landlords above 10k turnover, and it'll be partnerships 2025 and finishing off with limited companies by 2026. So by 2026, all businesses, whether VAT registered or not, will need to be on some sort of compliant software for MTD, and we're submitting the information quarter to HMRC. Not just VAT, that's at the moment, but all companies by 2026 will be submitting quarterly through cloud accounting software. So what are the benefits of cloud accounting? Hopefully this will help kind of squash any fears you may have, and hopefully kind of reassure you that this is the way forward. Whether HMRC push it or not, this is the best way to help manage your business. The first one is automatic bank feeds. So at the moment, if you're using a spreadsheet, you may have to manually input each transaction into a spreadsheet and analyze it out. With softwares, without all software, they're all the same for bank feeds at the moment. They will automatically link up with your bank, and they will pull bank feeds through on a daily basis. So overnight, every day, you'll have an automatic bank feed from the day before. Those transactions will be automatically put onto your software, which will save you having to manually enter that into the software or to spreadsheet or whatever system you use at the moment. There is kind of extra apps you can use. For example, with Xero, they have an app called HubDoc. That HubDoc is a software that links up with Xero to help upload invoices and receipts. So basically, you can take a photo of a receipt, scan it through a scanner, and upload it into HubDoc. That will automatically pick up the date, the supplier, with the amount, what it is that you're buying, and populate that into Xero for you. So if you have to manually enter those details from that invoice, so just hopefully save a lot of time. The whole point of this is to help streamline processes and save you a lot of time, a lot of manual labour, and a lot of this can be automated going forward. Next one is live data. So it may be a case that if you're using a spreadsheet or using cash books that you can't see your live position of your business. You're relying on the end of year accounts to tell you how well you're doing at that point in time. By that point, it's old data; it's not live. With online platforms such as Xero, you can view your data as often as you can afford to spend time updating it. The data will be live in the system. So you got live profit and loss, live expenses, live invoices. See how well you're performing. You can chase data than creditors much more frequently because you've got the data live there of how you're performing. It will also reduce the risk of overspending potentially, or as director overdrawing dividends or taking too much money out of business that you think might be there because your records aren't up to date. But if the data's live, you know exactly how much you've got to take as director, how much profit you've got, but also how much you're spending, how much money you're making, and to make sure you keep on top of your debt collection, stuff like that as well. So it makes things much more easier to manage as a business when it's all live in the system. We can also see that data live as well. If it's online, we get same user access. We can view that data live together and go through any questions you may have, any support you may need. We won't go through all that live on the system. So hopefully it will help streamline the process, make your life a little bit easier. Also tailored levels of access, so whether it be agent access for ourselves, or you may have an employee you've got on the payroll, or you've got a bookkeeper that you pay to do invoices in our sales or debt collection, and you can tailor the level of access they've got onto the system. So we get full advisor access, but you can also tweak what levels of access you want to give to employees. They may have projects going on that you want to assign a particular project to a particular person. There's a full range of access you can grant to certain people. So it's really convenient for restricting or allowing access to certain people in your business. Also, there's no desktop software to install. It's all on the internet. So you may have old version of desktop version of systems like QuickBooks or Sage. If we need the information to do the accounts, we then need to get a backup off you. If that's the case, you've got any questions, you'd send us a backup. That data is not live, so you're then changing data on your side that we then can't see. If we need to make any amendments, we can't then make that on live software. Let's then go back to you to give the amendments to make yourself. So it just prolongs that process and makes it's not streamlined. So with that data is live on the internet, we can then both view it at the same time, tweaking if it needs tweaking together. It makes it much more collaborative approach with our support as well. And also saves you a lot of time at the year end having to do any amendments. There's no need to do backups, no need to do any year end process, any rolling forward. It's all live on the system all at the same time. In terms of live data on the move, there are mobile apps for pretty much every mainstream software at the moment. For example, Xero's got a mobile application. I mentioned before about HubDoc. That's also got an application so you can take a photo of a receipt on your phone. It'll automatically pull that information out of there onto HubDoc into Xero automatically. If you've got any fuel receipts, you might have risk of losing along the way. Take a photo, it's done then. You can then get rid of the paper receipt. You don't need that as well. So this makes your life much more convenient for managing data on the move. You don't have to then worry about getting your laptop to get internet connection on your laptop to then do a spreadsheet. It's all on your phone, so you can have data on your phone. You can do bookkeeping on the move, allocate a few transactions as you're going through it. So it's much more convenient to rather have to set some time aside to open a laptop and do it in your evenings. You can do it on the move. Take a photo receipt on the move. This makes things a lot more convenient for you. Okay, affordability and flexibility. So each package has a big variety of packages they offer. So you've got starter packages where it's just a basic allocation on the bank feed. Standard packages where you've got unlimited number of invoices and expenses to upload receipts for. You've got high packages where you've got multiple currencies. You've got bolt-ons for payroll, for projects, for whatever you need. You've got cash flow forecasting bolt-ons. There's a lot of add-ons you can add to it depending on what your budget is and how much support you need from Xero and from your accountant. So it can tailor to all budgets and all levels of support that you do need. Okay, improved security. So you may have fears over the level of security that it offers compared to a spreadsheet, for example, that's in full control of. It's not online. Every system, like Xero, for example, will have a page on the website to explain what level of security they've got. I'm not a technical guy in terms of IT requirements, but if you need to know the information, it's all readily accessible on the internet. On for example, Xero's website will have a page on security just to help reassure you that they are secure. They've got the multiple layers of security for data protection, so nothing to worry about there. Like it's an international business, so it's safe, and we have full faith in the security of those systems. Otherwise, we won't be using it ourselves. And last but not least, advisor support. So like I said before, we've got closer collaboration with you. If you've got any questions, we can jump on Xero, for example, at the same time as you, looking at live data together and help get that allocation sorted out. If you need more support for training, we can then do screen shares on Teams, and we can do live screens in the office if you need to do that. So any support you need is much more convenient and much more easily accessible to do it through something like Xero, where we're both looking at the same time, rather than having to do backups and go back and forth with data that's not live, and restoring backups takes forever. This is all live all at the same time, so it kind of aids much more closer collaboration together. Okay. So they're the main benefits of cloud accounting. Hopefully that will help reassure if you have any doubts over what the benefits are. Like I said before, any questions you've got, please do reach out. We can help expand that further. In terms of the main apps, there are these main four: Xero, QuickBooks, FreeAgent, and Sage. They're probably the big four. Our preference is Xero. We're a platinum partner with Xero. However, if you have a preference over FreeAgent, QuickBooks, or Sage, or anything else for that matter, we will support that. We don't turn away anyone that uses a certain software that they prefer to use. We'll support anything that we use. We're advisors, certified advisors for all softwares, so we'll happily support whatever you need. Our preference, if you don't have one, is to go on Xero. That's what we use. Most of our clients are on Xero. Like I say, we are platinum partners, so we get extra support from Xero directly if we need that, and we've got a dedicated contact should you have any questions, anything you're not sure about, anything you need to inquire about further, we can then go to Xero directly if you need that support. There are certain apps as well that link in with Xero and with all these softwares. I mentioned HubDoc before. That's free with Xero, not with the other softwares. There are systems such as Receipt Bank, and that's the same as HubDoc, that you upload receipts onto that. That's for an additional cost. There's also auto entry, but that helps support with PDF bank statements where you need to upload those onto something like Xero. We don't have HubDoc already. Auto entry will scan a PDF bank statement and export that into a CSV format as well. So you need to go from manual entry all those transactions one by one. There's also apps such as Shopify for an e-commerce business. There's inventory control apps that are linking with Xero. So whatever size business you need, whatever support you need, there will be an app for it on Xero. There's thousands of apps on every app store to help support what your needs for your business. How can Pierce help? So as I said before, we offer free Xero demonstrations. So if you want to come to the office, we can go through it together. If you want to do it over Teams, we can do a team screen share, talk you through that. You can share your screen, we can talk you through how to navigate the system. We do offer kind of whatever support it is you need, we'll offer that support for you. Whether it be full training, full hands-on approach for doing the full VAT return from the paper books. If you're going to do the VAT return and have us do it once over before it gets submitted, we'll review it for you. And we'll offer full training sessions if you need that as well. So whatever support you need from Pierce, we can support with that from start to finish if needs be, to help with the accounts process, or it's just a case of us submitting it for you if you're not sure, and we want to give it a kind of a once over. Whatever support you need, we can then help with that. Perfect. Hopefully that helps with kind of reassuring of the fears that you may have with cloud accounting. If you're not already on some sort of software and you want to ask more questions, then please feel free to reach out. Just on the slide there, m.whitehead@pierce.co.uk. Any question you've got with any softwares, if you want to get the ball rolling, then also feel free to reach out and then help explain in more detail if you need to, and offer to do some sessions if you need that as well. Perfect. Thank you for your time, and any questions, please do reach out. Thank you. Bye bye.